Hello, entrepreneurs. Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneur Fundamentals. My name is Robert Bitto. Today we're going to talk a little bit about social media marketing agencies. You've seen the ads all over YouTube. You too can start your own social media marketing agency. All you have to do is pony up $699 discounted from $999 or something like that, and you get a series of videos and instructional materials and maybe a coaching call or two to teach you how to do this mumbo jumbo they're calling social media marketing. Fine, it's important to connect with your customers, and I do that myself. And I've done social media marketing since about 2002. With my business that I've owned since 1999, I was using MySpace. Then Overture came along around 2003 or so. A nickel a click got me the #1 position on all the search engines. Google, Yahoo, what was it, Bella Vista, Buena Vista, Dogpile. There were a lot of different search engines at the time. But 5 cents got me the #1 spot. Then Google AdWords came, took it over, complicated things, made everything all, mysterious. You can't do it yourself anymore. And then a whole bunch of other junk started to appear. And then we were told as entrepreneurs, you can't just do business the way you used to do it. And of course, that's true. Everything changes. But the new fluff that we were supposed to pay attention to is social media marketing. That means you have to have an Instagram. You have to have Twitter. You have to have Facebook. You have to be concerned about engagements and impressions and all this other stuff. And of course, who has time for that? Especially if you've been in business for a long time. Or if you're like me and you're older and you might not think you're as technologically savvy as someone who's 22. So these people who are selling you these kits on how to be a social media marketing agent or specialist are counting on a couple things. They're counting on that you are desperate to make a ton of money really quickly and that you're going to fall for the big boob supermodels and the Learjets and the big rented mansions with the Lamborghinis and all that stuff, and that your target audience is going to be a sucker, or that they're not going to be as savvy to know anything about any of this stuff. So what they're selling is, hey, you're a young guy, you know all this stuff about the computer. You can go to some guy. Now let's use my old and tired example. You can go to that furniture store in Iowa that's been around for 40 years or something and say, hey, you need some marketing. You need to be in the 21st century and you need to have a social media presence. And then the guy who won't know any better and might attribute his lagging sales not to the bad economy, which has not yet recovered, but may attribute his lagging sales to the pitch that this kid is giving him. Hey, maybe I just need to be doing more in the social media. He'll fall for it. And what will happen is you'll have a bunch of people, like in the follow-up YouTube videos you might have seen, where I'm with 19-year-olds who are making $70,000 a month. Well, how are they making $70,000 a month? Well, these people are calling themselves social media marketing agencies, and then they're writing up contracts with unsuspecting people, and they're getting these people to pay them a monthly fee to take care of all their social media marketing. So that's furniture store in Iowa is paying this kid $500 or $1,000 a month. So this kid who buys into the whole social media marketing agency thing goes around and goes to these other people and gets them signed up. The whole thing with this that I'm seeing right now is that it's not going to last, because most of this social media stuff is not trackable and it's mumbo jumbo. Okay, you need a Pinterest presence, you need a Facebook page, you need to be on Twitter, you need to be doing 3 tweets a day, and you need to do all this, and you need to do all this and that and the other thing. And the results are not measurable, they're not trackable. And this one size fits all for all industries, it's not going to work. I had storage units at a locally owned storage unit place, and someone, I guess, hit them up with the whole social media marketing agency thing. It's a storage unit place. Why would they need to be on Twitter? Why would they need a Pinterest page? But somebody sold them this bill of goods, and the owner was like, okay, yeah, maybe we should be dragged kicking and screaming into the 21st century. And so they bought this package, but you're a storage unit place. What do you need that for, really? I mean, how are your customers going to connect with you? Maybe a website with 1 page is all you need, with your hours of operation and a phone number, maybe. And, you know, this storage unit place that had all this big social media presence, what good did it do them? Sometimes they were closed on 3-day weekends, like Labor Day and stuff, which doesn't make any sense for storage unit place. But the girls in the office weren't there or whatever, so they locked down the whole property. And so it was kind of sketchy during the 3-day weekends or whatever. Are they open? Are they closed? I would go to their social media and not get an answer. Then also, sometimes when they were closed, the outside bathrooms were locked or unlocked. Now, are they going to be locked today, or are they going to be unlocked? Because I got 4 or 5 hours worth of work to do in my storage units. That's something I need to know. So what the heck are they tweeting? The real information is not getting out there. But whatever. Someone will comment on this and say, well, they didn't have a good enough social media marketing. That leads to another separate discussion. What I've noticed about social media marketing, whenever I have criticized it and have said that it doesn't work for everybody, I've always gotten the same response from people. Oh, you're not doing it right. You're not doing enough. And it reminds me of Prayer or The Secret, that book by that Australian chick. Prayer and The Secret. Well, you didn't get that because you weren't faithful and prayed hard enough. Or in The Secret, you didn't get that red bicycle because you didn't want it enough. Oh, darn. Well, then it's the onus is on the person and they feel guilty. You know, your social media isn't working. It's all your fault and you're supposed to feel guilty. And all these people who are BSing you and telling you that you need to do this, you know, they'll put the guilt on you. Oh, well, it's all your fault. You just didn't do enough. Like 5 more pictures on Pinterest would have just propelled me into the high income bracket, right? What is enough? There's really no way to track this. And the reason why I'm making this video is because now this social media marketing agency stuff is so popular. I'm getting contacted between 6 and 8 times a day. A day. Either phone or email, by people who say, you need to spruce up your social media marketing. Okay, yeah, I'm on Instagram. I have a Facebook page that I post regularly to. I have my own website that I've had since 1999 and all this other crap. What more do I need? I have a YouTube channel, you know, that's not this one, another one. What else? I do all that stuff. I have a monthly newsletter with Constant Contact. I use eBay's newsletter. I, you know, do all this stuff. I connect with my customers pretty well, I think. But someone will come along and say, you need an overhaul. Well, when this first started to become popular about a year ago, I said, okay, I'll have fun with these people. Okay. I've been doing AdWords and all this other stuff for so long. Oh, let me have fun with them. Let me see if they really have something to offer to me. And then I came up with a standard email. And maybe if you're one of these social media agency people, maybe you got one from me. I came up with a standard email that said, okay, you think you can help me? I want, number one, I want to see your track record and how you contributed to the bottom line of a company that you helped. And number two, I want to see what you can do for me and what you can guarantee me. Can you guarantee me a 10% increase in sales with this $1,000 a month that I'm supposed to pay you? Can you guarantee me a fraction of that in sales? No, it's just this amorphous, cloud-like, nebulous thing that I'm supposed to pay you for, and you're supposed to get clicks, and it's on these vanity metrics, impressions, and shares, and likes. I'm not in business for that. I'm in business for the bottom line, to make a profit. Not even for sales. I'm in business to make money. And this social media marketing, maybe it needs a little fine-tuning or something, but it's a lot of mumbo-jumbo, and the people who are making the money are the people who are selling you the products on how to be a marketer or whatever. And people who advocate all of this stuff fall into two categories. They're either selling you a product, or they've been a sucker and they spent tons of money on it. And they want to say, oh no, it's worth it because I spent all this money. It has to be worth it. Instead of looking in the mirror and saying, hey, I spent all this money and I'm a sucker because nothing happened. Nothing substantial happened. So you see two types of advocates for this sort of thing out there. Anyway, I've always advocated why you should be in business. Do something you like, figure that out. Don't just go into this because you see big boob supermodels and you hear somebody telling you that there are 19-year-old kids making $70,000 a month. Do something you like and stick to the basics, the fundamentals of entrepreneurship. I've been doing this for 18 years. Maybe that's longer than some of you have even been alive. I've had the same business. So it's nuts and bolts. It's grinding it out and working hard. And look at my other videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. That's about all for now. Thank you once again for your attention. And remember to always work hard, and may all of your entrepreneurial dreams come true.